Hello there, all you data dudes and data babes. Welcome to Season 3 of Database Weekend. Now, today's layout will be explaining ERDs, diving into some relationships, cardinalities, all that good stuff, and then ending with SQL tips. Now, first, some ERD explanations.
Look like Cyclops, one of the world's most used apps, storing the emoji on Snapchat. Snap went from nothing to something you hear, and you really want to check like never.
What's up, Katie? What are you doing?
Just working on some SQL homework.
Wait, what song was this? This song was a jam.
Yeah, it was Snapchat uses databases.
Wait, is it by those kids in our class?
Yeah, those kids in our class.
I love them. Their new album, We Don't Even Show Up to Class, is sick.
It's great.
Well, hey, need help with the homework?
Actually, yeah, I'm a little stuck on ERDs.
ERDs? Oh, I'm the ERD master. Let's go. So, first we'll start off by explaining what an ERD is. Do you know what that actually stands for?
No clue.
ERD stands for Entity Relationship Diagram. So these are actually all entities.
Entities?
Entities. And I've got a lot of entities.
Look, I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to drain me of my energy. They're trying to take the wave.
Oh, entities.
Exactly, entities. Now in an ERD diagram, each of these entities represents the table that's in your database. So we'll use like a UA class schedule, for example. So we've got department, teacher, course, and student. Now currently, none of these are connected, but we'll connect them using relationships.
Relationships?
Yeah, relationships.
I hate relationships.
No, not that type of relationship.
Okay.
Just a relationship that'll connect your entity diagram between each entity. Now, I want to get someone who can explain this a little better, so I'll be right back.
Hey, Katie.
Hey,
What's wrong?
I can't get the marker off my hand.
Let's worry about that later. You need some help with relationships.
I do.
So as you can see, we have 3 relationships, and they connect 4 entities. Okay, and these are cardinalities. Now these cardinalities define what a relationship can be. There's one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-many, and then in addition, you can have optional and mandatory. Now I'm going to show you 3 types of relationships that we have on this diagram. So each department has to have one teacher, or it can have many teachers, right? And it's sort of like how a teacher has to have one department, and they're only assigned to one department. So do you think that makes sense?
That makes sense.
Okay. So right here, we have a teacher assigned to a course. Now, as you can see, we have an optional to many relationship. Now, this is because a teacher doesn't have to be assigned to a course if they're working here. So if they're doing research or if they're not teaching a class, obviously they're not going to be assigned to a course.
Okay.
And that's what this means. 0 to 6 is a label that we have to show how many the max is and what the min is.
Okay.
So now, a course has to be assigned to one teacher and only one teacher.
Okay, so let's review.
Okay,
So this is a mandatory one-to-many.
yes.
And this is an optional one-to-many.
Yeah.
Where's a one-to-one?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. I'm sorry. So, let's say a department is assigned to one and only one dean. A dean can only be assigned to one department, right?
Okay.
One and only one.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
And then right here we have a student. A student is enrolled in one course, or they can be enrolled in many courses. So right here we have a limitation, and there's a min of 1 course, and then a maximum of 7 courses. So now, in order for a course to be a course, there has to be one student enrolled, or there can be many students enrolled in this course. So this is an example of a many-to-many relationship.
Wait a minute.
What?
Aren't we supposed to break up many-to-many relationships?
We have to break them up.
Do you hear that music?
What is that?
Did you say break up? I've broken up many to many relationships.
I don't wanna be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. All I have to do is think of me and I have peace of mind. I'm tired of looking around, who's wondering what I gotta do, or who I'm supposed to be. I don't wanna be anything other than me. I don't wanna be anything other than what I'm.
Okay, so what that means is we have to break up a many-to-many relationship because you have all this student data and all this course data and you have to find a way you can't reference many of this data to many of that data. You have to have one entity that you associate it to. So now the student courses has student and courses together. So with this entity, it takes students who are actively taking these courses, and this is what breaks up the many-to-many, and it's what we call a bridge or associative entity. And as you can tell now, instead of having many-to-manys on both sides, the many-to-manys will always be right here facing outward, so it's really a many-to-one. So also, student courses is also a weak entity because it relies on the primary keys of student and courses. And what I mean by that is that it has a composite key. So it takes the primary key of student and the primary key of courses and makes it a combined primary key foreign key for student courses. So does all this make sense to you now?
It does. I understand ERDs a little bit more, and I'm going to do great on my test. And now I especially know why it's good to break up many-to-many relationships.
Whatever. I'm gonna go stay in the shower, listen to My Chemical Romance, and just contemplate my life.
Wowzers, I know so much more thanks to that education, people. Also, we're going to do some little sequel tips to end the show. Heading on over to Katie's Corner. Hit it, Katie.
Hi, welcome to Katie's Corner. I'm Katie, and this is my corner. Welcome. Imagine that you're in a business scenario and your boss says, write a query where I need the name, the ID, and the GPA of all the students who have a GPA of 3.8 or higher. So I've already started your basic select from where statement. And a little tip that I like to do is start when you're writing a SQL statement, start with the from. That way, your database knows what table you're grabbing from. Earlier, we said that we wanted the ID, the name, and the GPA of all the students. So if I ran this query right now without the where statement, it would gather all the students in the table and give me their IDs, their names, and their GPAs. But how to change that and narrow down your data results is to use the where statement. Now we're going to write out our where statement. So like I said earlier, we want the ID, the name, and the GPA from the students table of the students who have a GPA that's greater than or equal to 3.8. And we always end our statements with a semicolon. Now we're going to run it to get our correct data. There are actually two ways to run a query. If this is the only statement that you have in a query, you can just hit execute. But if you're working on multiple queries at one time, you can highlight just this statement and hit the execute button, and it'll just give you the results from this one statement.
Wow. Thanks for watching, all you data dudes and data babes. This was the end of the first episode. We hope you liked it and learned a lot from it, because there may be some stuff on the first test. Now, that's all we have for today. And remember, stay thirsty, my friends.